All right, we'll be doing some rear drum brakes on an HHR today. This is a 08. I'm gonna start off with a hammer. Got the tire off, 19mm socket. You wanna go kind of side to side till this brake's free. That one came off super easy. Don't expect it to come off that easy. All right, we got all these springs in here and we gotta know where they all go. Well, this one only has one spring besides the really big spring. So it makes it simple. Except for the fact that that big spring's a pain. I'm just gonna use some Vise Grips. Now I pulled back on that spring. I have a good grip with the Vise Grips. Got this little doohickey here, but it doesn't want to come out. Let's grab our new parts. I always go with new hardware. Every time I do drum brakes. This is our little horseshoe spring right here. So we want to pop that out of there. Easy part's popping it out. Let me grab a screwdriver or something. Of course, I'm not worried about hurting anything because we're replacing the drums and the pads with the shoes and the hardware and everything. Got a little star wheel here. Make sure you put that back in the right direction. And that star wheel is going to get cleaned and greased. Rust it up in there a little bit. There we go. Popped her out of the little groove that it sits in. Now we get this little guy right there. Make sure you don't lose that. All right, let's see what our new shoes look like. When you're doing drums, typically these shoes are going to be different, so you got to make sure you use the right one. Sometimes they have a left and a right on them. We're just going to match them up. See, this is not the right one. This is the one we want. So you got to match them up. Now it comes with this little swivel here. So we need to change this ebrake out here. I took that little guy right out of there. Had to work it around that little hump the spring sits in. Just gotta figure out which way I want to go with this. I'm going to use Vise Grips. Clip on to that little stopper and then push back and it'll come out of there. The tricky part is getting it to go into place on the new one. Don't have enough an angle on this. There we go. I'm just gonna press this ebrake cable back where it goes. And voila. And that's the way I do it. All right, we're gonna give these friction spots a little cleaning. So I'm gonna grab my wire wheel. Can't forget to grease these little friction spots. All right, friction spots are greased. All right, so we're gonna pop our red spring in. And I want to get a good grip on it. Let's see. There's those Vise Grips. Go. So that spring is locked into the anchor. It's not gonna go nowhere. Just gonna finagle the spring in here. Try to take the pressure off a little and get it to fit into place. There we go. All right, now we're gonna set that shoe in place. We gotta spin a little. And that'll be fine. I want to pull the spring back on this side with the e-brake. Kind of get our shoe to fit up where it goes. Now the tricky part, stretching the spring. Heck happened to my Vise Grips. Now pull, there we go. And get into the slot. There we go. sure she's popped in there. This shoe is perfectly in place. This one's caught on the lip a little bit. There we go. Now they're both in place. Time for a star wheel. This one's rusted onto the old shoe. Alright, we'll work it off. Try to at least. There we go. Our star wheel goes like this. So I'm going to take it to my wire wheel and clean off the threads here. Put a little grease on them. Put a little grease inside here. So you don't want these locking up. All right, we got our star wheel. We're gonna bring it all the way in to the point we need it to be in to fit between there. We got that small tab. That's for that little clip we took off. Big tab fits around the ebrake in the shoe. We're gonna turn the star wheel in. Got our little friction spots greased. Squeezed her in there. And right there. Now it's time to spin the star wheel and get it in place. I'm gonna use a small screwdriver. All right, we spun the star wheel. Bottomed it out on both tabs here. Now we got our spring and our plate. We're gonna try to hook this plate through. Star wheel's in the way. We gotta loosen our star wheel now. I'm spinning the star wheel towards me. All right, that gave me enough room to get our plate in. Now I'm gonna tighten that star wheel back up so it's tight against both shoes. That ought to do. Now we got our little spring. We can clip it back where it goes, that little slot. Then use these little vice grips. Clip onto it, make sure I have a good grip. Yeah, I'm slipping a little bit. Let's go a little tighter. And boom. Hooked it around the tab on that. We want to make sure our pads are fairly centered, our shoes. They look pretty good. Let's bust open some rotors. We got some brand new shiny rotors. Let's see if it'll fit over it. They fit over it real nice and smoothly. We probably have to adjust the star wheel more. We need to bring those shoes out. So we'll grab our little screwdriver. Pull up on the little tab so you're able to spin. And we'll adjust the star wheel outwards. All right, that was quite a bit. Let's see how we're sitting now. All right, so that's a little too tight. Feels pretty good, but a little too tight. So I adjust it in just a little bit more. Put the tire on, and she's good to go.